Day with the Creativity Cave. I'm so excited to have you here. I hope you had a fantastic weekend. It was quite a busy weekend here at the Creativity Cave. We had our spring retreat and it was amazing. Such a good weekend. It was a busy weekend. We are getting our boxes out actually as we speak right now. We're putting one last little treat in the boxes and then they're shipping. So I'm very excited. I just got to get my Stampin' Lips on. So let's see. We had a jam-packed weekend full of projects, lives, all kinds of fun stuff. It was a great, great weekend. I had to, I shouldn't say I had to, but I did sleep in on Sunday till like 9, which I thought was really late. And I had to laugh because Barb said that she slept in today till are you guys ready for this? 6:30 was her sleeping in time. I'm like, that's not sleeping in. That's getting up like normal to early. She goes, well, usually I get up at 5:30 or 6. I think we need to teach her how to sleep in a little later. So anyway, that made me crack up when she said that. But we had a really great weekend full of some fun stuff. Oh my goodness. Frosted strawberry Pop Tarts? What's that about? I had to giggle because I can tell you something about a strawberry Pop Tart. I have a story about a strawberry Pop Tart. Oh my goodness. Are you guys talking about what you're eating right now? Because that's funny. You have an iced tea and a chocolate Pop Tart. Debbie, you're killing me. Okay, but I do actually have a story about a strawberry Pop Tart. So when my kids love Pop Tarts, and I won't buy them for them because I'm awful, I guess, as a mother. And I had, when we were driving to Maine a week or two ago, we stayed in a hotel, and you know how a lot of hotels like give you warm breakfast? Well, not anymore, not in the time of COVID. So they have like grab and go stuff, and they had Pop Tarts, and I told my kids the morning we were trying to leave, I go, we're ready, we're downstairs, and they have Pop Tarts. I knew that would get them out of their room faster. So they came down and had Pop Tarts, and I grabbed one and put it in my purse, thinking I was really smart, for them to eat later. And then after we got back from our trip, I pulled out what can only be described as no longer a Pop Tart, but rather something that was once a Pop Tart. Oh my gosh, do you guys ever have this problem? I'm like, oh, I just felt something weird. The underwire on my bra is like halfway out. That's not good. And you're welcome for that information. I always tell my sister, or not my sister, my daughter, that she overshares. I wonder where she gets that from. That's weird. Anyway. Oh, thank you so much. Oh, Denise, I got your email. I will show it to him when he gets home from practice, but thank you so much. And I've got some cards here for him, so that'll be fun. I need to grab my mail to see, but a few of you have sent cards, so that's very sweet. I appreciate that. Let's see. If you guys saw, I posted a picture of him eating what can only be described as a monstrous sundae. Yesterday we went to this place. It's sort of new. I think it's been open about a year or so. And we went and I guess it's kind of a burger place, but they are known for having these ginormous shakes. And it was, I think, well, first of all, they didn't put the price of the shake on. And we have this saying, like, if you have to ask, how much the shakes are, you don't want to know. Or it's like when you order lobster and it says market price. Anyway, so he had this ginormous shake, and I just kind of got a stomach ache looking at it if you guys saw the picture. I mean, it looked pretty cool, but whoa. Anyway, he ate the whole thing. Then he ate his whole burger and fries, which by the way was pretty big. And then he ate about a third of my burger and about half of my fries. And he finishes off most of my meals these days. Whew. It's a good thing that boy's in track right now. Also, this is really bad, and I don't want to take my bra off during my live because I feel like that's just not the classy thing to do, but man. Anyway, you're welcome for all of that information. Anyway, we went to a place called the Steel Plow. It's new, pretty new. By new, I mean it's a year, maybe a year old. So yes, he is a growing boy. He's about as tall as Andy. He's still pretty skinny, and he's in track, so he's running a lot, which is good. Keeps him busy. And what did he say last night? He was with some friends, and he said something about how he had to take a shower because he was going to be in a car with girls. And then what did he say? He goes, oh, and one other boy. And I go, well, I hope you were the best smelling boy in the car. And he goes, I think so. So that was pretty funny. Just unsnap it and it'll be okay. I think it is going to cause problems. And of course, this stuff is happening while my helpers are here and they don't need to see me. Take your snips and cut a hole in the front and slide the wire out. Linda, listen. I'm not going to do that. Just wait till you turn the camera. I know, but my helpers are here. They don't need to see that. I could do a Footloose, you know, where in the movie Footloose, when she takes her bra off and pulls it out through her sleeve, and like all boys are mystified by that, apparently. I don't know. I have to tell you guys a funny story. So I don't normally go on BuzzFeed, but I saw this article this weekend and it was really funny. It was like things I didn't know till I lived with a woman. And so it was like all these men who didn't know all these things. And there were lots of things like, I didn't know you should never dry any piece of women's clothing in the dryer. Or what was, oh, I didn't know there was a certain way you should load the dishwasher, you know, so they were kind of funny things like that. But then the best one was, and I should have screenshotted it so I could read it out to you, but the best one was, I didn't know that pads, like for women's menstruation pads, maxi pads, he said, I thought you stuck them directly to your body like a Band-Aid. I didn't realize that you stick them to your panties. He goes, I thought that you just put them on and you were good to go. So he writes, or, you know, he says all of that. And then he goes, and I guess that was pretty crazy because my wife couldn't stop laughing. And then she called her mom and told her. And I thought that was pretty funny. So that was my silly from BuzzFeed. And like I said, I don't really read BuzzFeed all that often. My kids are always talking about BuzzFeed. But I was like, ow. First of all, like, ow. Anyway, I did think that was pretty funny. And you're welcome. I'm glad we covered all of this stuff. Yes, all the women products and bras are made by men, right? I had to laugh, speaking of bras. I know, because we're just covering all the hot topics today. Any of you watching Outlander, I had to laugh at, like, in the very beginning of Outlander, the first couple, like, actually, I think it was the first episode, or maybe it was the second episode, when the Mrs. Fitz is dressing her in Outlander clothes, and she has her actual brassiere from 1945, and what does she call it? Like a brasier or something. It's French. So funny. I just laughed because she's like, what kind of corset is that? And then I thought to myself, I'm so glad for so many reasons that I lived during this century and not a different century. I don't believe I would have thrived in an environment where women shouldn't talk, where we have to wear corsets and dresses all the time. I just don't feel like that would have been good for me. Ask my husband, he'll tell you. I feel like I wouldn't have thrived in those conditions. I don't believe they were stamping back in those days either. I mean, what's up with that? Oh gosh. So anyway, I'm just giggling about all that. And you're welcome for all these details. I know this is what makes life better. So anyway, I am going to flip my camera around because I want to get my boxes out. And we got to get all that done. Okay. Oh, okay. But Jamie had a print shop, and let's just say I stamp with more than black ink. All right. I don't think that's the same. It's just not. It's not the same kind of artistic expression as a print shop. Just saying. Yeah, I know, right? I could not be in a world where that's what she said. So there you go. Oh my God. Kelly. Kelly. Oh my gosh. M. Kelly, as we love to call her. She said after the Darish show, and I don't even know that's how you spell it. It's that weird storm we got last year. She goes, I know I don't want to be Amish. Bless your heart. I know I need things like internet and air conditioning in the summer. It's just a fact of life. I agree with you. And a refrigerator that has Diet Coke in it. I'm pretty sure many of those things would not have happened during the time of Outlander. So there you go. Okay. All right. It is time, I think. Oh, Oreos. I know all these wonderful things. Like, they don't know about so many amazing things. It's shocking. Anyway. You would be in a band of women that lived in the woods. Where can I find your address to send you something? Oh, just private message me and I will tell you. What season am I on? Oh, I'm done, Lisa. I'm back watching it again, just maybe for the third time. Don't recall, or don't forget, we do not judge here at the Creativity Cave, so it's all okay. All right. Was there another question on here? There was Coke, all right. Yeah, I don't think you mean Coca-Cola. I'm just saying. Yeah. No judging. No judging. No judging. Ooh. I'm going to judge a little. I don't know what I got on the back of my stamp case here, but it's sticky. Did I start the books? Okay. No, and here's why. Usually when I read, it's my free time for reading is typically at night. And I really think I need to be more awake to read the books because I know the way they're written is so hard to follow because it's got the Scottish accent, is written in it. So no, I haven't. Someone else asked if I've watched Bridgerton. Oh yes. Yes, I have. Ollie just said, do y'all notice SU colors and prints everywhere, especially panties? Yes. Yes, I do. Actually, one of my team members posted on my team page, maybe a month ago or so. She posted a thing of, it was a picture of a bedspread and it looked just like my stamp set. And that was super cool. So then she used that to create cards. Like that was her kind of thing. Also, let's just talk about the biggest problem there during Outlander times. They did not have tiny hands. Hello. Can you imagine there not being tiny hands in Outlander? Okay, you're welcome. All right. Now, for reals, I'm going to flip the camera around and we're going to get stamping because I got to get my boxes done. All right, hold on. Here we go. Oh, Bridgerton. Yes, it is a great show and they are doing another season. So I was talking about my virtual retreat. Oh my gosh, we had such a good time. By the way, I actually got to watch a couple of lives that were part of our virtual retreat where I wasn't the one doing the live, which was really fun. By the way, I am an obnoxious commenter. Not gonna lie, Barb will tell you. But we had a really great virtual retreat. You can still get in on the virtual part of this if you would like. You will have access to the Facebook group. You'll get a PDF with all the projects, with all the extra bonus lives and all of that good stuff. So you can still get in on it. It is so much fun. And yes, Sharon, I did. Wait, was that Sharon? Yeah, I did see you the thing about the Outlander book. I have seen that. Honestly, the projects in there are just not my style, but yes, I'm very, very much aware of that book. And I'll probably have to take another look at it just because it's been a while since I've seen it. I saw it before I was into the show because I was like, what is up with this? But yeah, I'll have to take another look. But thank you for that. Yes, I have seen it. I need to paint the nails on my tiny hands. I'm giggling at these comments. You guys are so funny. The boys would be happy without teeny hands. Oh my gosh. My favorite thing Carl does is slap my husband with the tiny hands. Although this weekend, my daughter took a tiny hand and rubbed the top of my husband's head with it, which was kind of funny because he's not got a lot of hair on the top of his head. I'm just going to say that. But we try not to talk about it because I think he's sensitive. But my son is a little turd because he's always talking about it. I think he needs to stop. I'm like, you're like, this is your genetics, boy. Anyway. Did I name the tiny hands? I did not. You guys need to stop talking about stamping on panties. I don't think that's appropriate. Do you really want the ink to rub off there and then have to explain that to somebody? All right. Okay, so this week I've got a bunch of stuff going on. I have some classes that are going out. I have the Berry Blessings class. We're actually going to make a Berry Blessings card. I know this was a celebration item and that celebration is done, but I do have a class for this. And if you didn't get in on the bundle, you can add that to your class registration. So that's pretty awesome. My creativity to go kit for this month is the Vine Design kit. And it is, oh my gosh, you guys, the cards are so cool. Last week we made one during our live and you guys really liked that card. And this is going to be a great class. The cards are really classic and simple and nice and just they're good cards. So I highly recommend this one. There's some really cool designs in this class. And then, of course, my Butterfly Brilliance online class is available. I think I have a couple of packages of the DSP. So if you want to get the whole shebang with the stamps, the dies, and the DSP and ribbon and everything, I still have a couple packs of DSP, so you can still get that from me. But I'm not selling the DSP separate, so don't ask. I've had a couple people say, I know you said no, and the answer is still no. But I do have a couple of those. I've got links to all of that in the description of this video, by the way, so that's good. And then there's just a few days left to get the Hydrangea Hill PDF for free with a $50 purchase from my online store, so make sure you get that. These projects are just really, really wonderful. I know you'll love them, so get in on that. And then tomorrow afternoon, I am live for my Stamp Happy Academy live class. That'll be tomorrow afternoon. If you are not a member of Stamp Happy Academy, you totally should be. We are also giving away a 3-month subscription this month, and the only thing you have to do to get entered is just order through my online store. And so you can be entered. Any order amount will get you entered, and it will be awesome. So we would love to have you. So yeah, I'll be live tomorrow at 3 p.m. So all the details about that will be in the Stamp Happy Academy if you are a premium or a live member. Linda, I think it's 3 p.m. Central Time, but all the times are posted in Stamp Happy Academy. So there you go. All right, those are my announcements for today. Oh, one more thing though, I do have to say. I posted a video last week. I can't remember. It might have even been, well, no, I don't think it was Monday. It was a day I wouldn't normally be on. But I posted a video of, maybe it was, I don't know. Do classes count? Nope. It's deal with online store purchases. That's how you get entered. The discontinued list came out last week, and I did a video going through the catalog page by page and marking, this is not that catalog though, and marking the things that are being discontinued. Make sure and check that video out on my channel. I give a lot of information about what I think is good and whatnot. So yeah. And if you placed an order, that's so awesome. Thank you. I appreciate it. You will be entered. And by the way, if you are already a Stamp Happy Academy subscriber, you'll get a refund if you are already a subscriber. So it's great for everybody. So if your name is drawn, you'll get a refund. If you're not in Stamp Happy Academy, you will get a 3-month membership for free. So that is an awesome deal. Okay, so today... Oh, I know what I wanted to do. I wanted to show you. So one of the things we did in our in our virtual retreat is we had a swap that you could participate in. That is one of my favorite parts of being a demonstrator, is swapping with other people, both on my team or other demonstrators. And one of the things that I loved is that our retreat, you could participate in a swap. So we had a contest where everybody who participated in the swap, their card was entered into a card contest, and then everybody voted for their top choices. And we had 8 people actually participate in the swap. And when so then all their cards were posted. A couple of them came late, but their cards were posted, and then we voted. And so the top 5 winners got a prize from me. So let me show you the top winners. They are in no particular order, except I'll tell you the number one winner was. So this was one of them. Isn't this beautiful? This card was by Chris Reek. I think I'm saying this right. Reeks or Ricks. So pretty. Isn't this gorgeous? She's got the gold accents on there. So gorgeous. This is the Fine Art Floral Stamp Set. Another good card. This one is from Hope Farron, and it uses... Oh, I don't have that. Oh, no, Sending Sunshine. This is a stamp set in the annual catalog. It's on the retirement list. So isn't this just beautiful? I loved this card. This card was from Mickey Bladell. I think I'm saying that right. And check this out, you guys, because it's pretty cool. It goes pop. Look at that. It's just a little pop. So that is really cool. And she used some DSP on here. Very beautiful. And this was another one of the winners. This was a cool fun fold as well. It opens up like that. So isn't that neat? So that was a pretty cool card. And then this was the number 1 winner, this card, by Kelly McCauley. She was the winner. So that was kind of exciting. She used like the best set ever, right? So she cut the word spring out of her stamped images, and the alphabet dies are so cool. So I loved this. And then Kelly, Barb, and I each picked our favorite card. And so I think, I'm trying to remember, this was one of the favorites. And maybe this one, I can't remember which ones were the favorites, but this was my pick for the favorite card.